Hey guys, welcome to Jenny Bakes, and today we're going to be making pumpkin donuts. These donuts are fried donuts and are super good with their glaze. This is also a perfect treat for your Thanksgiving breakfast. So let's get started. So the first ingredient that you're going to need is 2 tablespoons of softened butter. Go ahead and add that into your bowl. After adding your butter to the bowl, you're going to beat it on high for about 30 seconds or until creamy. The next thing that you're going to want to add is half a cup of sugar. Then you're going to measure out 2 teaspoons of baking soda and add that into your bowl. The next ingredient that you need to add is half a teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to also add half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. In my opinion, the cinnamon is the part that gives your donuts the fall taste. And then the next baking agent is 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Using both baking powder and baking soda really makes your donuts nice and fluffy. So your next 3 ingredients are your spices. You're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/8 teaspoon of cloves. Then beat until well combined. Make sure you start off slowly so that everything doesn't fly out of your bowl like it did here. Your mixture should be crumbly just like this. So the next thing that we're going to add is our wet ingredients, and we're going to add half a cup of pumpkin puree, and make sure you use canned pumpkin puree and not canned pumpkin pie mix. And the next ingredient is 1/3 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can always make it by using 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or white vinegar. You're just going to want to add those 2 ingredients together and let it stand for 5 to 10 minutes. And then the next ingredient you're going to need is 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So you're just going to separate your egg white from your egg yolk, throw away the egg white, and add the egg yolk into your bowl. And your last wet ingredient is half a teaspoon of vanilla. Go ahead and add that into your bowl. And then you're going to want to beat all these ingredients until combined. After beating, scrape down the sides of your bowl, and then you're going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then using a spatula, mix everything until well combined. After you're done mixing, you're going to want to put it in a bowl and then let it chill for about 3 hours. So on your surface or cutting board, you're going to lightly flour it and just rub it all around the board. And then you're going to put your dough onto your board. So I added flour on top of the dough, and then I kneaded it together to make the dough a little bit less sticky. This way it was easier to cut my donuts. So the next thing that I did was roll my dough out until it was about 1/2 inch thick. I also got this donut cutter from a local Japanese store called Daiso. When cutting your donuts, make sure to flour your donut cutter, or else the donuts will stick to the cutter and it won't come out in a perfect circle. Separate the center from the ring and make sure you keep the center because we're going to be making donut holes. So now it's time to fry. So what I did to test if my oil was ready was I put in a donut hole into my oil, and then it all bubbled up, so I knew it was ready. So here I put the donut in, and you're going to fry it for about 2.5 minutes and turn it on each side. The ideal look for the donut would be golden brown. Make sure that your donut is golden brown so that you are sure that the inside will be cooked. So after the donut is done cooking, you're going to want to pick it up, drain the oil, and then transfer it to a sheet pan with paper towel on it. The reason you want paper towel is so that all the oil will soak up. So after cooking your donuts, you're going to want to cook your donut holes, so you can put a few at a time, and also make sure that you cook until golden brown, and then you're going to want to drain it and put it on your sheet pan. And then the correct way to discard your oil is to let it come down to room temperature, and then pour it into a container or a bottle, and then throw it away in the trash can. Whatever you do, do not throw it down your sink. So while your donuts are cooling, it's a perfect time to make your sugar glaze. So you're going to add 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar. Make sure you sift it to remove any lumps. Then to that, you're going to add 3 tablespoons of milk. And you're also going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then using a whisk, you're going to mix the mixture until it becomes a nice thin icing. And the last and final step is to dip your donuts into your glaze. So I dipped my donuts one time, and then I transferred them onto a cooling rack, and I let them dry, and then I re-dipped them again. This way there was more of the glaze on the donut. And then for your donut holes, you're just going to want to throw them into the bowl, and then toss them around with the spoon, and then you can also transfer it to your cooling rack. And there you have it, how to make pumpkin donuts. I'm sure that your family and friends will love this on the morning of Thanksgiving. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video this week, and if you haven't already, please check out my 2 previous videos, how to make tres leche cake, and how to make peanut butter cookie sandwiches with brownie batter frosting. And also please check out my Jenny Bakes channel trailer, and follow me on my social media networks. And don't forget to subscribe to see new videos every week. See you guys next week. Bye!